Hello, everybody. This is Charity Smith. I'll be going on live in just a few minutes with the Houston Housewives of Finance. Please give me a call or call into the station, actually. You can log on here and begin chiming in all of your questions. And I'm happy to answer any of your questions regarding real estate. I see some folks chiming in. I see Ren, how are you? I see Kimberly Williams, how are you? Going to be talking to the Houston Housewives of Finance in just a few minutes about my upcoming Every Woman Can Be a Mogul real estate seminar this Saturday in Houston, Texas, October the 28th at KB Homes here in Spring. And so I'm logging on a little bit early. They're going to give me a call in just a few minutes, and we're going to talk more about real estate. But I wanted to log on now to see if anybody had any questions about real estate and investing in this particular market. Also, I wanted to really emphasize, hi there, I see some folks I know there. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kim. Hi, Robert. Wanted to, and Derwin, good to have you on tonight. Wanted to know if there were any questions now about the home buying process, how to qualify, how to get prepared for that. My approach has always been approach it like you would approach a small business, right? Your home really is your first small business. So my job is to educate women on the process of that and help them to get prepared for home ownership. We know that home ownership is the bedrock of financial well-being and financial success. So I kind of have a passion for that and wanted to get the word out to women. Gents, of course, you're more than welcome to chime in. If you have any questions about real estate, about finance, about how to leverage real estate as a viable way of increasing your financial portfolio or wealth, retirement planning, come on, that's important to many of us. College planning for your young ones. So I am a huge advocate of using real estate to leverage all of that. If you have any questions, please begin chiming in. I'm on hold right now with the Houston Housewives of Finance. They're running a little bit behind with their ongoing show right now, but I'm happy to engage you now if you have questions. So does anybody have any questions or comments about what's going on? Anybody affected adversely with Harvey and wondering how in the world are you going to save your home, or what's the value of your home in this particular market? If there's a way to get out of an adverse situation if you're now upside down because of the hurricane. Those are some real questions that folks have right now. And so what I'd like to do is offer some options and some information on how to best prepare for that kind of environment, so you can still come out on top and at least break even, if not get ahead. So give me your questions. And thank you, Miss Lisa. Honey, look fabulous. Over 40 is wearing well on me. Thank you so very much. That's okay if you're off topic. You're my friend. That's okay. But seriously, guys, Houston is a wonderful environment to begin growing your real estate portfolio. So hold on a minute. I think they may have me on. Yes. Yes, I'm here. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm live.
Well, Sherry, are you there?
I am here. I'm actually engaging. Hey!
How are you?
I am fabulous. Thank you so much for having me on tonight. I was just engaging some of the Facebook Live folks, so I'm so glad to be on air with you right now.
And so we're saying Sherry, but it's Charity.
Yes, ma'am, all day.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, Charity. Tell us what you got going on this weekend.
Awesome. Well, first of all, again, thank you and welcome to everybody who's logging on. Charity Smith, Ms. Mogul is the name. I am the founder of Mogul Life Real Estate and Lifestyle. On this Saturday, October the 28th, from 1 to 3 p.m., I am hosting an information seminar targeting women specifically, but gents are welcome to come aboard. Real estate and investing. And what we're going to talk about, LaShonda, is the importance of home ownership, and how it's the bedrock of not only financial well-being, but how we can now leverage that into an investment portfolio, preparing for college for the little ones, and also just kind of growing our financial wealth. Many of us know, have experienced the adverse effects of Harvey. Some of our folks, yeah. And because of that, some of the folks are upside down in their homes and they're wondering what their options are. And so we'll be talking about how you can now get the necessary information to make some educated decisions on how you want to move forward with your home. If you're possibly looking at some of those places that were adversely affected as investment opportunities, we'll talk about what's the best investment strategy to use. We'll talk about how to finance for that.
Charity, tell us where it's going to be located.
Wonderful. It will be at KB Homes, Spring, Texas, in the Cypress Creek area. And if your folks will log on to the website, the flyer is there with all of the information. It's going to be at 4219 Lake Cypress Circle.
Okay,
that's what we'll do.
Got the address, 4219 Lake Cypress Circle.
Yes.
Come out and learn about home ownership, real estate, and investing. Thank you so much for dialing in, Charity.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so much for having me, LaShonda. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, wonderful. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
So, you guys, one of the other things we want to talk about.
Logging off from her. How about that? Was that quick and to the point or what? Oh, Susan, the website again is charity.com. CHARI, as in David, EE, excellent, excellent. It's charity.com. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to put that here in the comments for you. Charity.com. Go there to not only find out about the event, but to also find out about some of the services that I offer. Also, if you guys will go to my Facebook page, the link to Eventbrite is there. And you will have the registration information. Did I mention it's free? Pause. You're welcome, Susan. It's free. So why did I do that? It's important to me, ladies specifically, that you get information that's going to empower you economically. So many times we're making 8 cents on the dollar while our 80 cents, pardon me, on the dollar, while our counterparts, our male counterparts, are making the entire dollar. So it was important to me to not just make it affordable, but make it accessible to women, regardless of socioeconomical background. Every woman can be a mogul. That's my mantra. That's my belief. So I wanted to make it accessible, whether you're making $200,000 a year, whether you're making $25,000 a year. I want it to be accessible. Every woman wants to increase their well-being, increase their quality of life. Every woman that I know of has an importance placed on retirement. So why not make it accessible? Mogul living is accessible regardless of your socioeconomical status. What is the equalizer is information. Information is the equalizer. So I feel it's my job to put the information out there. So whether Susie Q is making $25,000, 250,000, or even 2 million or above, every woman wants to find a way to enhance her resources. Okay, you said it's very choppy. It's going in and out. Sorry, but maybe I'm too excited. Maybe that's it. Okay, can everyone see me now? Chime in, type me something and let me know that it's coming through. Yes, you're right, Prophetess. Hi there. Yes, it is. It's so very needed. So if you have any questions, I'm going to log on for, well, I'll be here for a few more minutes. But ladies, you need to get into home ownership. You've got to own it. It doesn't mean anything. Now, leasing has its benefits, right? It's a lifestyle option. However, I am a proponent of owning it. Even if you don't live in it, you need to own it. Okay? So please find your way to the registration, because I have a cap. I'm going to be hosting this at one of the KB Homes show homes, and my capacity is almost reached. Ladies, I have only 50 spots, and they're almost all gone. So if you're serious, I don't want anyone to register and not come, because that slot could be going to someone who really wants it. If you're serious about it, go ahead and register so we can get a head count. All of the catering will be done by, what are those folks that I love there? Oh my God, I just went blank because I have real estate on the brain. Anyway, the food will be awesome. It'll be all kinds of wonderful. And I won't be giving you sandwiches and chips, okay? I'm giving you some really good food. But more than that, ladies, the information is what you need. So if you're serious about real estate, if you're serious about increasing your portfolio, if you want real usable information, if you want the ins and outs of buying your home and securing your financial future, if you want to have a better understanding of mortgages and what that means to you in this environment, you need to be on that site on Saturday, 1 to 3, and really get the information. And again, I want to stress, I really want to meet with serious women. This is not about coming out to just get the information and not make a decision about your life. Any of you who know me know I don't play that game at all. If I'm talking to you, I'm really encouraging you to make a decision to move your life forward in some way. And I don't care about you taking quantum leaps. If you only take baby steps forward, praise progress. The option is to not be stagnant. That's the goal. That's the objective. Don't be stagnant. If you're living a quality of life now that's awesome, wonderful. Can you now increase that? My belief is that when we increase our capacity for wonderful living, we can now be a blessing to other people. It's no good if you have enough for your 4 and no more. You need to store up generational wealth. I'm a huge proponent of that. So come out this Saturday, October the 28th, Saturday from 1 to 3 at KB Homes. I believe the address again is 4215 Lake Circle Drive. If I'm misquoting that, go to the Eventbrite link. All of the information is there. Register. The attire is business casual because, again, I believe we present ourselves and we're marketing at all times. Don't come in your flip-flops. Come ready to network. Come ready to do business. Come ready to either close on a home, buy a home, or invest in a home. Find your way there to get all the information that you need. I'll be there excited, ready to share the information with you, and I'm here to coach you to your next step, okay? I'll see you all soon. Now, amen, help other people by, yes, Susan, you're a woman after my heart, my own heart, absolutely. So listen, be there. If you have any questions, I'm going to be quiet for a little while and I'm just kind of reading the comments through. If you have any specific questions that you need answered about the event, I'm on to do that. Please chime in and listen, invite young women. Invite young women, those 20-something-year-olds, those teenagers. My daughter is 16. And while some people may say it's too early for her to be thinking about her next step, but since she was 3 years old, I've told her there were 4 things that I promised to her as her mother: a company, college, a car, and a condo. Let that soak in. Company, college, car, condo. Why? I don't want her starting life broke. So she's 16. She's learning how to invest in stock. God willing, in 2 years, she'll have what she needs to get started either with the down payment of her condo or outright buy the investment property. If she sticks with her mama, she'll do some really savvy business moves with a little bit of money, and she can start her life debt free. So for all those young ladies who are coming in thinking they have to start their lives in debt, if they learn how to invest in real estate now, I don't care if you're going to college for an engineering degree, for a mathematics degree, for a chemistry degree. If you understand the business of real estate, you'll never be out of business. You'll never be broke. You'll always have an avenue, a skill set to make money. We need our ladies to have that. You know, it's not about waiting on the sidelines for Mr. Right. If Mr. Right doesn't come, you still have to eat and have a quality of life that's respectable. So even if you have Mr. Right and he turns out to be Mr. Wrong, whatever the issue is, if you have a husband and God forbid he gets laid off of his job or has a debilitating illness, something could happen. What I'm saying is, ladies, we don't need to be on the sidelines as damsels in distress. If we have a skill set and a knowledge base that we can always use, regardless of our geographical location, then our family has the opportunity to survive, and not just survive, but thrive. And I'm a proponent of that. So, questions, raising the expectations of our teens and young women. Yes, ma'am, that's what I'm out here to do. Also, retirees, don't just sit at home on the sofa, gaining weight and eating bonbons. If we can rehab houses or find a way to, and this is something too, since I'm glad you brought that up, Dr. Anderson. My mom, who is now in retirement, I helped her get a house and make it an investment property. Some health challenges mom battles. What happens if medical costs skyrocket? Or, you know, we've had a lot of conversations about insurance, whether we'll have it, whether we won't. What is Medicare going to do? What's it not going to do? We don't know. But what we do know is that if we can find a way to increase our personal economies, to forethink the adverse effects of insurance. In other words, if we have a way to have money set aside for medical costs, then we're less worried and apprehensive about what's going to come down the pipe with insurance and medical care. So one of the main reasons why I put her, I got her a house and put it on and made it an investment property for her is for that reason alone. Cash is always king. And if you have cash on hand, you're less worried about medical costs. So a wonderful way for senior women to offset retirement, get a couple of investment properties, get a couple of rental homes under your belt, get a cash cow of some kind coming in to offset what you've already saved in retirement, or to increase your retirement. We're women, we're outliving our husbands, we're outliving our male counterparts. We have to think past 65, past 75. What is that going to look like for me? What is my quality of life going to look like? So once you have that realization, start now at 45, at 35, thinking about what's coming down the pipe the next 20 to 30 years. Am I prepared for that? Will I outlive my retirement? That's a real place nowadays. And Social Security shouldn't even be a factor right now, in my opinion. Don't even think about it, because it may not be there. We're bankrupting the government as we speak. So my point to you is this: prepare while you can, get the information, make the decisions now. Ladies and gentlemen, I see a lot of you guys here. We have to prepare for the future. Delayed gratification will be a blessing to you in the future. Get the house, invest in the property. Instead of going on vacation, put the money down on an investment property. Let it become a cash cow for you. And then once you now have a strong financial strategy in place, you can better enjoy the vacation, knowing you're not having to come home and get back to the grind. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. And real estate, I have found, is an excellent way to not just prepare for your present, but to also prepare for your future and help your children now to develop a paradigm of preparing for their futures. And listen, we have all the dirt we're going to get. So it's a necessity. It's a commodity of necessity. We're not going to get extra dirt. And whoever owns the most dirt has the better playing cards, so to speak. So get invested. Get vested in your future, get invested in real estate, and then let that be the bedrock of you increasing your financial portfolio and your financial well-being. So I see a lot of folks who are chiming in. If you have any questions now about strategy, about financing, about Harvey and how it's affecting the real estate market now, please chime in with your questions. I'll be here for about 3 more minutes. If not, go to my Facebook page, and ladies and gentlemen, primarily ladies, gents, I'll open the door, but I'm really targeting ladies. Go ahead and get registered for the event. It will change your life. I believe it will be a paradigm shifter for you. I believe it will open your eyes to the options that are available to you. Many of you may think, well, I don't have the money. I don't have the credit. I'm going to help you get the money and get the credit. And so you don't have to have a lot of money, but you do have to have some money, and you have to be smart with the money you have, okay? So now, any questions out there? Let me see if we have any comments. I see a few more folks have chimed in. Welcome, Elizabeth. Welcome, Terrence, Stephanie, and Paul. Welcome to Facebook Live session. You guys came in a little bit later. I was on the radio show for the Houston Wives of Finance, talking about the upcoming seminar, Every Woman Can Be a Mogul, which will be this Saturday, October 28th, 1 to 3. I have the privilege of hosting it at a KB Homes. They have come aboard. They love the Mogul Life brand, and so they are joining forces with me on Saturday at KB Homes to host Every Woman Can Be a Mogul. For you who are chiming in, hi there, Jason. This is a real estate home buying and investment seminar specifically for women. We're going to be talking